How we doing today, everybody? Um, Unfortunately, as y'all know, this week I was supposed to have a guest on to talk about their business, my friend Chandler Paxson. But I've been a little under the weather for about 5-6 days now, and as we all know, COVID-19 and everything else, it was just better for me and Chandler to reschedule till I can make sure I'm 100% fine, because the last thing I want to do is get anybody sick. That being said, I decided that I'll go over a couple of just real quick. This is going to be a pretty short video compared to what was going to be done. I've been studying all day, and I'm going to tell you guys a few stocks and cryptocurrencies that you should be looking out for in the coming months, especially going into 2021. From what I've read, a lot of these stocks are going to go up, and a lot of these cryptocurrencies are going up. If y'all don't know, the government is actually going to implement some type of digital currency here in the next year or so. Pretty much going to do away with the dollar. You guys can look it up and do the research. They've passed a couple of bills on it. And yeah, so crypto really is the future of money in modern society coming up. So one thing you want to look out for when it comes to it, of course, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is projected to reach 349,000 by the end of 2021. So if you can, invest in that. If you don't feel comfortable in, I'm not saying take my advice, I'm just telling y'all what I've read and seen. Invest in some Bitcoin, of course, 100, 200, you can double, triple, quadruple your earnings, and it's projected by the end of 2021 there will be a spike. So when that spike hits, sometime after that, it's going to start to decline again, and then it'll go back up. I've been told to get in before the spike, and just before the spike starts to decline, pull out, reinvest in some other things. That's just what I've been told. Do your own research, but I'm letting y'all know. And another one that's really, really cheap right now, RXP. It's a type of crypto. It's trading at less than 20 cents right now. It's projected to skyrocket due to some deals it's got going on with IBM and General Energy. So, and MoneyGram. Be on the lookout for that to skyrocket in the next couple years. Some of these are instant gratification. Some are, it's a real investment. You're going to have to wait, and it will pay off type of action. So, RXP, remember that. Or Ripple. Like I said, it's trading really low right now. It's kind of stagnant. There's some legal issues going on that they're trying to work out, but that is projected to boom this year. And in the next few years, it's projected to, the thing about doing this type of stuff is you want to get it while it's still low. That way you can buy as much as possible. That way it'll be worth more in the future. That's how this game goes. And I've dibbled and dabbled small stocks and stuff here and there, nothing major. But I've decided to really diversify myself this year and really go for it. And now keep in mind, some of these, short term. Other ones, I'm looking, more long term. And the more I get into it, the more I'll let y'all know about it. But I'm just giving y'all some general information for now. General Energy. They're a stock to be looking at. They've already gone up. In November, they were at $9 a share. Right now, they're at about $10.20, $10.25, somewhere in that range. And they're slowly going up. IBM, that's another one. They're at about $164 right now. In November, they were 120, 100 in that area. So it's slowly going up. But like I said, it's got deals with some of these cryptos. And it's projected in 2021 to 2025 to, start flying. So if you have a little extra cash, just a little bit, find some stocks or crypto that makes sense for you. Do your research and start to invest a little bit. Start to play the long game. Something a lot of people didn't know. In 2010, cryptocurrency like Bitcoin in 2010 was about 40 cents a share. If you would have just invested about $64 10 years ago, right now those shares will be worth more than $250,000. That's what I'm saying. I wish in 2010 I would have been more focused on stuff like this. Back when I was in my 20s, but like a lot of us in our 20s, we're going to school, we're being reckless, we're having fun, we're not thinking about the long game really. We're thinking about it, but we're not. I guarantee you, if most of us knew some of the things we know now in our 20s would have been spent very differently. Extremely differently. If we knew what a lot of us know now, we would have been retiring here in our 30s instead of having to wait till our 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Some of us never getting to retire. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to emphasize. It's time, y'all. It's time for everybody to get more savvy about these things. It's about maintaining wealth, not just getting it, but maintaining it. That's what we're on. But, like I said, General Energy, IBM, RXP or Ripple, whatever it comes up as, if you're already into doing crypto and stocks and stuff, look into this stuff. Like I said, I did my research. I've done it. I've been doing research slowly but surely, but today a lot of this got brought to my attention. And I read a lot of articles, especially the ones about the government coming up with digital currency. That it's going to happen, y'all. A lot of places don't even accept cash anymore. Whole Foods, whole franchise all over the country, they do not accept cash anymore for the most part. Like, everything's going digital. So it's better to start getting the ball rolling now than to wait and the train's already out of the station and you're playing catch up. You know what I'm saying? So this, like I said, this video is just a little dropple into what I'm talking about. There will be more videos, and as soon as I feel better, my guests will start coming on. Like I said, 2020, don't want to risk anything. The last thing I need is someone coming over and getting sick. So, yeah, so I just wanted to kick a little bit of knowledge to y'all and let you know about what I was working on today. That's what I spent most of my day doing today. Researching these stocks and this cryptocurrency and where it's going and where it can go and the potential for it all. Another example, GameStop. Way back in June was trading at about $3 a share. Now, who doesn't have $3 extra laying around? And this is one of those ones that it's a slow burn, but that $3 could have been tripled by now into $11 a share. Now imagine if you, at $3 a share, you bought a substantial amount because it's just $3. Well, now, the reason stocks went up is because the Xbox dropped and the PlayStation dropped. Gaming. People, the best investments right now are for things that people can do inside. And one of the main things people do inside is gaming. So even though that little $11, just imagine if you would have threw $300, $400, $500 at GameStop back in June, how much it would be worth now. That's what I'm saying. That all those $3 shares you got would have tripled in value. Almost quadrupled. Think about that. Hit it, catch it at the spike, because that's where it spiked at this time. Cash out, reinvest that money into something else. Another thing I've been looking into is real estate. I'm trying to get into that a little bit, but that's going to take some time. I'm working on that one. It's no more complicated than what I'm doing now, but I'm more interested in the digital right now for my own personal reasons, and you can go any way you want. Another thing to look into, of course, as always, precious metals. Gold, silver, stuff like that. We all know how that game goes. You know what I'm saying? Gold is always valuable. Silver, valuable. Stuff, it's time to start getting into these things. That way down the line, we do have these other streams of revenue. And we can chill out. And we can enjoy ourselves while still making money at the same time. I don't know about y'all, but that's my goals. I don't mind working until I can't move no more. But at the same time, I want something that when I am relaxing or where I am at a point where I can just chill, I want to have that money and I want to continue to grow. I want to be able to use it so I can enjoy myself. That's the goal. Make the money. Don't let it make you. You know what I'm saying? Hustle. A lot of y'all who watch these videos have done your thing in the streets and have done your thing on the 9-to-5 tip. One thing a hustler, a street hustler, and a hard worker have in common is that word, hustle. Hustle. Never stop. The moment you stop, that's the moment you start to lose. And I've lost plenty of times. Heck, I lost, 2 years of my life due to my medical issues. And I'm still not recovered from that. I barely got a job in November, at the end of November, and before the end of December, it's already been taken away from me. Just that fast. I got a good 4 weeks of work in. And I made a little bit of money, and the job is already gone. It's, it's hard bouncing back, but you have to. I've already moved on to other avenues. I'm looking into other jobs, and I'm looking into diversifying my portfolio more. I took some of my little extra money I made from this job, and I have invested some of it. Not a lot of it, but some of it in some things I think are going to pay off. Not now. I'm not looking for immediate gratification with these things. That's why I'm still on the job hunt. These things that are going to set up the wins 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years down the road. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how long it takes. That's the end game. Multiple streams of revenue going all the time. Never broke again. Those are the goals. And like I said, I'm going to share a little bit of knowledge with y'all. I don't know it all. So that's why I'm encouraging y'all to do your own research. Do your own. What I found today, a lot of things are leaning towards crypto and digital currency. So I just figured I'd share that with y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, night, morning, whenever you see this. Enjoy.